Ciao a tutti! Hi everybody! I am Pencil Tree and wow, I didn't expect my last video to be so successful at all. Of course, almost 200 views aren't much, but the thing is, I have posted this video last week, and I mean, there are videos on my channel that have been there for 2 years and still are at 83 views. So that is successful to me. So here I am with another voiceover. Either you like to hear me babble in my Italian accent, or you found the subject of the last video actually interesting. Yeah, I'm sure it's the first one. In this simpler video, I want to talk about my gemsona, Pearlie. She is an OC I created to be an avatar of myself, which is related to Steven Universe. For those of you who don't know, I loved and love Steven Universe. It was a show that helped me out of many situations in my life. As soon as the multiple gem theory was confirmed in the show, I immediately chose a pearl as a gemsona. That's because I like iridescent gemstones, and because the character of Pearl from the show and I share a lot, and I mean a lot of things. Basically, she was the character to whom I could relate better, and I sort of grew up with her. Her arch was also my arch, somehow. Every time she was on screen, every time she sang a song, shared her feelings, it was like looking in a mirror to me. So, Pearlie. As I said, she's my official gemsona and kinda the mascot of my Deviantart so far. This fan OC of mine has a backstory and an entire fanfiction which I never found the time to properly write, and was entitled So Much More. Since I don't think I'll write the fanfiction anytime soon, let me just tell you a bit about her life. Pearlie is an Akoya pearl. Akoya pearls are made and found in Japan and are wonderful iridescent white pearls. Probably one of the most precious kind of pearls that exist. She was created to be White Diamond's pearl, but because she rushed the making of her brand new servant, Pearlie came out wrong. Her irises were bigger, she was significantly shorter, and she was clumsy and ungraceful. Not to mention the placement and shape of her gem being all wrong. As she took form, she became the laughing matter of the entire White Court, and White Diamond herself, but she thought she could make her perfect using her mind-controlling powers. This method worked just fine for her behavior, but her form was just too defective not to notice. A diamond during the first era couldn't afford to show any flaw, so she snapped Pearlie out of her spell and assigned her to a soldier, White Quartz, who was about to depart to fight against the Crystal Gem in the Gem War. The only memory Pearlie had was of gems laughing about her appearance, and the last thing she remembered was White Diamond's wicked grin. This made her even more insecure and clumsy, and her new owner was not helping. She was a jerk, and constantly made fun of her in front of the other soldiers. One day, White Quartz was shattered in battle, and Pearlie ran away from the camp. She took the nearest warp pad and never looked back, searching for a good place to hide. Until Rose Quartz found her. She told her not to fear, and noticing she was defective, she told her that she had a place for her to stay. She took her in an island made of clusters of crystals and introduced her to Blue Agate. Blue Agate was the commander of the defective force of the Crystal Gems. She was chosen to train defective courses, which Rose Quartz believed had as much potential as any other gem. Blue Agate became like Pearlie's mother. The little Pearl finally felt like she was loved and accepted. Blue Agate, though, had a secret. She was in love with a Homeworld Topaz guard, Blue Topaz. They met in secret, and their love was out of this world. At first, Pearlie didn't trust Topaz, but after spending more time with her, they get affectionate to each other. Topaz didn't feel like betraying her diamond, so she chose never to become a crystal gem. and Blue Agate respected that, as their love was too powerful. Pearlie finally felt like giving a trust to Homeworld gems again, assuming they weren't all bad. And when the rebels captured a Jasper to get information out of her, she was the only one who showed kindness to her. Exotica Jasper was wary and aggressive, but eventually she and the little Pearl became close friends. Exotica also told Pearlie that she wanted to become a crystal gem, just to be by her side. Though Pearlie bit more than she could chew and gave her friend too much of her trust, revealing Blue Agate's secret. Turned out that Exotica was just manipulating Pearlie, and as she could, she reported everything to her superiors. They attacked Blue Agate's camp, but Pearlie was so hurt and shocked that she couldn't run for her sake. She got poofed, but Blue Agate saved her gem in time. After the battle, Blue Agate was devastated, but brought her daughter's gem to Rose Quartz. Pearlie, being defective, hurt, and unconfident, was taking too much time to reform. Blue Agate was worried that she couldn't keep her safe forever in that state. So Rose Quartz bubbled Pearlie's gem in a special bubble. It was a time bubble, made to pop when the gem would have felt ready to come back and take form. Then she put it in her lair first, and then, as centuries passed, inside of Lion's Mane. It was Steven who found her, by accident, as he went in to take his bicycle and found her roaming in the pink fluff. She only recognized Pearl and got very attached to her, as she accepted to become her tutor. Pearl taught Pearlie how to fight, even though the only weapon she could summon was a frying pan. Pearlie also wanted to learn how to be graceful and tidy as her teacher was, but she didn't get the best result with that, due to her defective nature. Pearlie lives with the hope to hug Blue Agate again, who got corrupted and bubbled like many other crystal gems, which actually happens according to the show. That's cute. That's shortly the fanfiction I was planning to write about her. And the title was a reference to Blue Agate telling her she was so much more than she thought she was, that she could do anything she wanted despite her defective nature. About Pearlie's personality, well, she has some traits of a classical Pearl, enjoying music, dancing, and singing. Even though her voice is very high-pitched, sounds a lot like Tam from Undertale. She can live a few days surrounded by total chaos, but at some point she just cannot stand it anymore and tie everything up in a sack. Let me tell you, she loves to eat, especially junk food. It wouldn't be rare to find her eating pizza with Steven or participating in a hot dog eating contest with Amethyst. Despite what she had experienced, she still trusts in gems, but will never ever fuse with them. She says that she will, only when she'll find someone who she's sure she can really trust. Garnet supports her with that. And that's it about my gemsona Pearlie. You guys on Deviantart were craving of a return, so here she is. I hope you enjoyed this video. I am not sure if I'll be here next Saturday, since I'll have to move back from Calabria to Florence, but we'll see. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and we'll see you again soon. Mwah! Bye bye!